A deadly strike has now pulled India directly into the widening Iran conflict. One Indian worker has been killed after Iranian strike hit a power and water desalination plant in Kuwait, raising fresh concerns about safety of foreign workers and expanding footprint on the Iran-Israel U.S. war. Hi, this is Navya Bal and you're watching TimesXP. Indian officials confirmed that the victim died after a service building and a facility was struck on Sunday evening. Kuwait's Ministry of Electricity, Water and Renewable Energy described the incident as part of what it called as Iranian aggression against the country. Well, the strike has caused significant structural damage and also triggered emergency response and the protocols at that site. India's embassy in Kuwait expressed deep concerns over the death of an Indian man. In a post on X, the embassy said that it closely coordinating with Kuwaiti authorities to provide all possible support and assistance. Officials are also working to complete the formalities and ensure that the help reaches the victim's family as soon as possible. Kuwaiti authorities say that the technical team and emergency crews were immediately deployed on the point. But the priority, according to the ministry, is to maintain the stability of the electricity and water supply system. While officials also stress that the operation continues while it will repair the work is underway, and the residents were urged not to believe rumors and rely only on the official information. With that, the strike comes as the Kuwait faces increasing spillover of the wider conflict. According to Kuwait's defense ministry, the country has been hit by hundreds of projectiles since the war escalated. Officials said Kuwait has recorded 307 ballistic missiles, 2 cruise missiles, and more than 600 drones over the past month. And this highlights the growing intensity of the regional retaliation and the vulnerability of the Gulf infrastructure. In the past 24 hours, Kuwait said it detected 14 ballistic missiles and 12 hostile drones on the spot. Some of these reportedly targeted Kuwaiti armed force bases, leaving at least 10 personnel injured and causing the material damage. Another strike hit depots owned by a private logistic company, though no casualties were reported there, but still a massive default. Well, the attack on desalination and the power facility is particularly concerning. Well, such plants are critical for water supply in the Gulf countries, while desalination water also supports the daily life of the locals. Any damage to these facilities can disrupt the essential services and increase pressure on emergency systems. Analysts say the strike on infrastructure also signals escalation beyond the military targets. And for India, the incident raises concerns about safety of thousands of Indian workers across Gulf, and Kuwait hosts a large number of Indian expatriates community employed in infrastructure, energy and logistics sectors of Kuwait. And with missile and drone threats increasing, governments may step up the advisories and also the contingency plannings. With that, the broader picture shows conflict expanding geographically and Iranian retaliation targeting US assets with the allied infrastructure that has widened the risk zone. Countries like Kuwait now find themselves on the front line despite of being directly participating in the particular conflict. With the killing of Indian national underscores how the global conflicts can quickly impact the civilians and the migrant workers in that particular country as well. As the missile exchange continue, while the infrastructure remains under threat, the risk of the future casualties cannot be ruled out, and they are the takeaway, which is very clear that Iran-Israel U.S. war is no longer contained and the ripple effects are spreading across the Gulf, and the civilians, including foreign workers, are increasingly caught in the crossfire.